Welcome back. The Clean State Legal Clinic is a free legal empowerment event promoted by the Buffalo Urban League for young adults. And here with more information on it is Kenya Hobbs. Thanks so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Okay, can you start off by just giving us an overview about this Legal Clinic Resource Fair?
Sure. So the Buffalo Urban League, along with the National Urban League, in partnership with the City of Buffalo's Department of Citizen Services and UB School of Law, is bringing together this legal clinic to be able to help young folks between the ages of 18 to 24 seal their records or get consultation on how to seal their records and provide them with some additional resources.
Okay, already makes sense. Why is this so important for the youth to familiarize themselves with legal consultation?
So it's really important because we're thinking about and looking at this targeted population of 18 to 24-year-olds who are coming back and have been justice involved or at-risk youth, and we're trying to mitigate or eliminate as many barriers as possible to them really reestablishing themselves into the community and then finding gainful employment opportunities.
Okay. Tell us about your free one-on-one legal consultations that will be offered at the fair.
Chelsea, I'm really excited about the free one-on-one legal clinic opportunities because we have a host of organizations like Legal Aid Society of Western New York. We have the Buffalo Restoration Society helping, a host of other not-for-profit agencies that are going to be going on and providing one-on-one consultation for these young folks to be able to get their records sealed and recognize what that process is. Now, the sealing process won't take place on the day of, but they will be provided with the appropriate information so that they can take those steps.
Okay.
Exactly.
Alrighty. So what's new this year at the clinic?
So one of the new things at the clinic that we're really excited about is we have the opportunity through our collaboration with the National Urban League to be able to pay for past due fines. So let's say an individual has had their license suspended. The Buffalo Urban League can be able to pay for that and mitigate that barrier to them for being able to travel, have that additional employment opportunity. So we're also providing some incentives in the way of $75 gift cards for people who come and attend and participate throughout the whole process.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us about wraparound support.
So the wraparound supports really focus on how do we get folks back into stable housing, how do we get them employment opportunities, and how do we also work with them to ensure that any other challenges that they're facing can be addressed so that they have a real good foundation and a strong start. So we'll be working with our housing department at the Buffalo Urban League as well as Workforce Buffalo in order to help these folks.
There's a youth leadership panel as well, right? Tell us about that. We're
really excited about the youth leadership panel because we're taking individuals who have walked that journey, who have walked the path of re-entry and have been involved in justice situations and some at-risk youth, and they're going to be able to tell their powerful stories of how they got over, what were the challenges, the highs and lows they went through, and these are some incredible young people that are going to really give some motivational information to folks.
What do you think the overall goal of this fair is?
The overall goal of the fair is really to make sure that we are creating a strong pathway for justice-involved youth to be able to get on firm footing and be contributing members of society as they move forward and really strengthening our overall community. Because we don't want to leave folks behind because they've had some mistakes in their past. We want to really focus on how are we providing these young folks with second chance opportunities to help them elevate their platforms for success.
That's right. I think there's an important lesson with this, and I'm sure it'll be an ongoing theme, especially with the youth panel, is that your past does not have to define your future. And it seems like that's kind of what this is trying to mitigate.
Absolutely. You said it perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about this event. Viewers, if you'd like to learn more about this legal resource clinic and register for your spot today, just visit bulny.org. Thanks again for coming in, Kenya.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.